Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I just walked in from a thunderstorm outside, so don't mind me, but we have some crazy stuff to go talk about when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro now potentially being in trouble. Now, this is going to be an intriguing one too, because it also, if you got I think the In Trouble is a slightly better clickbait title, but this was somewhat concerning, yes, but I also think this might be really good for the future of gaming, such as the PlayStation cloud gaming, Xbox cloud gaming, and although the Switch isn't really too much on the cloud, big, hosting side itself, is also able to utilize some of this technology and make it better, and on top of that too, general gaming. So the title is true, but as well, it's also a good thing as well. Let me go and yap about it. There's a lot of good things and bad to go and cover throughout this video. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new, and as well, just thank you guys for being probably one of the better YouTube audiences. I know I kind of make a bunch of random stuff, but people have been great, even on my break and even on my second YouTube account, which we've been bumping. Go check that out if you guys like drama and creator drama and stuff. Subscribe now for that one. I'll have that linked in the description or in the comment section down below. But everyone's just been vibing good, so thank you guys. But right now we have some huge news when it comes to Nvidia. Now, as you guys probably know, Nvidia is one of the biggest companies on the entire planet. If not, as of right this second, I believe the #1 largest company. And what they've done throughout the years is, well, first and foremost, in the gaming sphere, Nvidia actually works with the Switch 2 to go and make the GPUs for the console. And as you guys also know, AMD is the probably only competitor, at least in the GPU side, on, comparison to Nvidia. And AMD is obviously on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So Nvidia has their own type of place to say, hey, F y'all, let's go and try to take over the world. And right now with that, they're doing that with cloud gaming, AI data center hosting, and etc. One thing I can actually go and say is I've actually been pretty heavily invested into Iron, which is a AI hosting company. So I'm somewhat familiar with the cloud, how people are utilizing their stuff, utilizing even the Nvidia Blackwells, which are basically these huge GPU data centers trying to go make their cloud gaming run, like say Google, all this Google Stadia. You need to have these huge data centers, and that's going to be the big thing for AI in the coming future. It's like you guys heard it from me first because I'm investing in this stuff. I like the idea behind it. But Nvidia overhauls now the GeForce Now, which on PC and other various substances is their big gaming force. And they're now saying that cloud gaming is now 3 times even faster than the PS5 Pro. Now, obviously, the PlayStation has its own little spot to be at. A console, it's cheap, it's affordable, you put it on your couch, your bedroom, and it's meant to be like a casual gaming experience. You can still be a try-hard in console, don't get me wrong, but compared to PC and competitive games and all that, it's not as much on console. Specs, etc. But this is a big thing because it kind of puts a lot of these consoles, again, in trouble. Xbox has been moving to Game Pass and moving to PC. PlayStation's it's kind of been doing the same, putting more things on Steam, having their portals. So it's not the end of the world. I think these companies know this, but this is a way bigger step and leap than we ever would have thought possible. This is why the PS5 Pro is in trouble. Nvidia has announced big improvements to GeForce Now with the GeForce RTX 5080 SuperPod network, enabling this next generation streaming performance. So Nvidia GeForce Now is receiving its biggest upgrade with the brand new Blackwell GPU architecture. Introducing the GeForce RTX 5080 SuperPod network, this enhances cloud gaming with up to 5K resolution at 120 FPS, ultra low 30 millisecond latency, and advanced features like DLSS4 and NVIDIA Reflex for even things like competitive play. And as I mentioned, this is taking the cream of the crop from PlayStation, the PS5 Pro, Xbox, and this is nuts. Now, this probably won't be integrated with, say, the Switch, although this might be a really good time for the Switch GPUs and the Switch architecture to have a big partnership with Nvidia, or maybe in the future, Nvidia can even make a lot of Switch 2s into more of this cloud gaming system, or even something more like, say, the next Switch or the Switch Pro, which is many years out, don't get me wrong, but if they have this cloud gaming stuff, it may be more akin like the future Xbox we keep on hearing about, or even the PlayStation Portal. Great news. So Nvidia has kicked off Gamescom 2025, so there might be some new announcements in Viva for Games as well, so subscribe if you guys aren't, by announcing that its latest Blackwell GPU architecture is coming to GeForce Now, and the upgrade is nothing short of incredible. Basically enabling a new generation of dynamic living worlds with AI-powered interactions. So AI, even utilizing through the cloud and through the everything else, can be great. So utilizing the 4080, they're just okay. It's competitive. It's probably good. Then you have this brand new architecture, and it's insanely almost 3x as fast. And this is Nvidia, the biggest company on the planet. Like, they would know this stuff. So they have the low latency streaming, or LLS. So they have the GeForce Now servers, which, don't forget, Nvidia is the company literally making these big data center GPU chips. Like, this is the company. I'm telling you guys, Iron itself, all these other various data hosters, they are on a like multi-year waiting list to get these Nvidia GPUs. And Nvidia is using their own proprietary information to go and set up these crazy low latency data centers to make sure this game streaming is good. Like, this is what we want. Like, this is not really, we don't want to have like a Google Stadia. That was cool at the time. Yes, don't get me wrong. But this is like big boy Nvidia. Like, look at this. So they even have lower latency streaming with GeForce Now than even the PS5 Pro at 120 hertz mode. And this is a 30-second millisecond delay compared to 49 seconds over here. So this is crazy. Like, this is some big boy tech over here too. And that's why people are calling out. So Nvidia has informed us this upgraded GeForce Now is the biggest upgrade since the platform launched and will usher in a new level of performance unlike any other game streaming platform. The company informed us in a briefing that it's introducing the Nvidia GeForce RTX 5080 class GPU to its expansive cloud network under the moniker. And then the GeForce RTX 5080 SuperPod network. Users who opt into this level of GeForce Now will get access to NVIDIA DLSS4 multi-frame generation AI technology and also able to stream up to 5K at 120 FPS. This is literally better than the PS5 Pro through streaming just for utilizing a NVIDIA card. And this is even if you have like kind of a mediocre, say, PC laptop, but you have really good internet, you might be able to go and utilize this because the NVIDIA GPUs, I know this is kind of a lot, but these are the ones that are kind of bringing everything together. These are the data centers. As I mentioned, I have lots of money and stuff like Iron and these other various things like Wolf. Wolf stock just got a $10 billion deal with Google to go and just build these data centers because AI is rolling. We're in the AI bubble, and like, look at some of these stocks. Not investment advice, but I do have a pretty good share, and I got my boy Cam on this too as well. But like, this is nuts because this is like, if you could just go have a casual $500 laptop with your NVIDIA like GeForce just hosting the data centers away from you, this is like when stuff gets good. You might even need to have a PS5 Pro in the future, you know? So according to NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, bringing the NVIDIA Blackwell architecture, one of the world's most important computer graphics innovations, to GeForce Now. If you guys don't know what GeForce Now, it's kind of just like the streaming for NVIDIA and PC, represents the biggest leap in cloud gaming ever. With Blackwell, GeForce Now offers even more stunning graphics, the fastest frame rates, and negligible latency to turn any device into a high-quality gaming rig that rivals nearly every other product on the market today. Crazy. In addition to 5K resolution and 120 FPS support, members will also have access to 360 FPS at 1080p, insane, 1440p at 240. This is all better than the PS5 Pro, or at least comparable, which also comes with additional NVIDIA frame rates and most impressive aspects of this GeForce Now upgrading the network latency being reduced to as low as 30 ms, making competitive titles such as Counter-Strike, Overwatch 2, and League of Legends easily playable. NVIDIA informed us that it overhauled the streaming pipeline, enabling a significant reduction in latency. NVIDIA has partnered with several ISPs to dramatically reduce the latency of GeForce Now with cloud gaming. So I'm trying to read this all out to you guys to show that like they just made a huge major bump and they're doing phenomenal. And even for consoles, this is almost like better. Because if you have a cheap laptop, cheap desktop, and you're able to go put this stuff all together, it's just a huge win. So it's able to go get a 30 ms total latency while playing Overwatch at 360 hertz, and that is 3x faster than a PS5 Pro in 120 hertz mode. Like, this is some crazy next level achievements. So the latest GPU architecture offers up to 2.x faster frame rates compared with previous generation servers and outpaces the PlayStation 5 Pro by more than 3x. Enhanced by the latest AMD Zen 5 CPUs and NVIDIA Connect Smart NICs, GeForce Now features the most advanced hardware in cloud gaming, writes NVIDIA in its press release. Now, the PS5 Pro is still banging, the PS5 is still good, Xbox Series X is great, but this is like a major leap. And the biggest thing is I just hope that all this could be integrated into consoles as well. have Nvidia somehow get a partnership with all these cloud hosting, because we have PlayStation Plus that has these data servers and streaming. We have Game Pass. Game Pass and Xbox probably won't, because they have their own like Azure cloud hosting and data centers, but PlayStation actually probably could in the future just work with Nvidia and make this stuff all happen nonetheless. And same thing with the Switch, as I mentioned too. They already have the PlayStation architecture, or the Nvidia architecture in the Switch too, so it would make sense as well. So give me your thoughts and comments. I think it's still scary, and this is a huge improvement, but I think rising tide raises all ships. There's a chance for partnerships, a chance for streaming to get better, and who knows, they could already have a lot of this type of stuff in the pipeline regardless, and I'm very excited to see this nonetheless. So give me your thoughts and comments down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching here in the first place.